Hello and welcome to another Raggy's craft beer review. On holiday, as you can tell, because I'm in the caravan. Or static caravan, whatever you call them. So this from the combined breweries of staggeringly good, Brew by Numbers, and Yonder. This is South. I've reviewed this on the channel before. Oh, I was kindly bought it because it's on offer in Tesco's at the moment. Obviously, there's lots of range reviews going off, both in Tesco's, Morrison's. Some great looking beers on the agenda. We'll try to get some this weekend when I get some pennies for being back home. So this is a double dry hopped IPA at 7 if it's at 7.0% or 7.8. Let me get my phone out. The beauty of having two phones is that you can get the old torch out. 7.0%. Why they even bother to put the 0.0 on is beyond me. To represent the South Brew by Numbers in London. To represent the South. Brew by Numbers in London have teamed up with Yonder from Somerset and Staggeringly Good from Portsmouth, Scotland Wonder Country. The trio of Southern breweries, Jesus, tired, have produced a double dry hopped IPA that is soft, juicy, and naturally hazy in appearance. The addition of oats gives a silky mouthfeel, while fresh and expressive American hops offer aromas of citrus, mango, and pine, resulting in a beer that is full-bodied, drinkable, and refreshing. To have your say in the great North versus South debate, scan the QR code and vote for your favourite. And there is a QR code somewhere. Yes, it's on the front, and you can scan it if you so wish. So there we go. Put that there. I might be able to stand the can up. There we go. Nearly like being at home. So, orange looking pour. Not much of a head on it, to be honest. Unless my pores are getting better. I doubt that so much. But, yeah, hint of zesty tropical on the nose, or zesty citrus actually. Oh, yeah. Proper refreshing on the taste. Not too bad at all. And obviously, Yonder, don't know a lot about Yonder. Brew by Numbers, I've had quite a few of their beers. And Staggeringly Good, I know them because of Portsmouth, their collaboration with Emperor's Brewery and Bart House last weekend it was. And I did let fire a message to Scott to tell him that they're in town, whether he went down to have a yonder around the a gander around the tap room, and maybe see if if he can have a chat. Whether he did or not, I'm not sure. I've not seen it come up on his personal social media. So maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I mean, Emperor's Brew, based in the East Midlands, works out of the Bang the Elephant Brewery, and generally, regarded as the one of the celebrities of the UK beer industry. Certainly, profile's really high at this moment in time, which is great for Damon. He's a lovely bloke. Um, from an ex-home brewer background, similar to myself, similar to a lot of brewers out there. Um, it's good seeing him doing his thing, and it's like he's a bit like the not Mickey Mouse, no, but he's like sprinkling a little bit of magic all over the country by getting the exposure that he's got in his own brewery and going around and doing these collabs and helping other breweries out in a fashion. Because obviously they can rebrew that beer as a collab long after he's been there, which is generally what happens. And you see this a lot across the country where they have collaborations, and the initial collaboration is brewed at, say, such and such a brewery. And then once that collaboration runs out, they'll then re-brew, and Damon's recipes can be reused without him being there, and they can still say, you know, and not just Damon's, but all the breweries can say, "Oh, we've got another one of the collaboration beers," and even though they're not there to brew in, I mean, let's be fair, um, it's the recipe that matters, not on the day of the brewing, because obviously the processes are already there when you add the hops and all that, and having seen it so many times now, it's 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 interesting what you learn and what you see. Obviously, brewers up and down the country will know this already. Whether they would want to release that for others to see, that's another thing. That information. So I've maybe kind of spoiled it a little bit there, but not really. Most people probably know this anyway. Um, so only the initial brew day is the collaboration. So on with the beer. Yeah, tasting really nice. Um, looks like it's coming to its end in Tesco's. Um, and the new range of beers that's coming out to Morrison's and Tesco's is really exciting. Um, I did think that we wouldn't see some great beers this winter, and that we would be flooded with maybe Beaver Towns and Brewdog rather, and that. But it does seem that Northern Monk are back in the picture, Vocation are back in the picture, and Tesco's have got two amazing beers that are going to sell out at a rapid rate. Prices are good as well. But yeah, great to see them back. Death Star free. The Vocation mint chocolate, which sounds absolutely glorious. So yeah, really super looking forward to that. It's been a great week down in Yorkshire. Different. Not been in a caravan for 16, 17 years minimum. Um, and yeah, we've had a good week away. Not my standard holiday, gotta be honest. Although I have been to a few tap rooms, so am I changing as I get older? Not really, no. No, I'm much more a theme park fan. But it's been nice to get to some breweries. Not all the breweries. Didn't make it to Brew York, so I was disappointed about that. Sunday was a hell of a job because um, bloody marathons. Um, didn't get to the Cobbler's Arms in Filey because just timing, and timing just seems to be the big thing across all these days. Timing and finding places. It's all right when you know where places are. It's dead easy to find, but not knowing, um, and then obviously, like I say, timing. Yeah. Got families, you can't be spending all your day looking for tap rooms and beer rooms and pubs and stuff. So, but I have managed to get a few bits, and certainly do some reviews out there. A lot of food this week, more food than I normally eat by a long shot, and looking forward to getting safely home in the morning and seeing the dog, putting all the beers away, all the beers we didn't drink, because I bought a hell of a lot of beers up, and hardly any of it got drunk, to be fair. So that's all going to go back. So my homebrew is the most travelled homebrew in the UK. Yep. And it will sit on the racks for months to come. At some stage, I'll crack on and re-review everything. That's my plan, to just get on with re-reviewing. There's literally every single bit of homebrew. So I've got 8 different homebrews, including the Pina Colada that's got to be re-reviewed. So yeah, looking forward to that. So, to wrap up, I'm not sure what the date is on this, so let's check the date. It doesn't have a date. Surprisingly, no date. So, yeah, nothing on the bottom of the can. Or nothing on the top even. So, yeah, that's interesting. You'd naturally assume there'd be a date on the can. So, I mean, not that dates are massively important, only to a certain minority, but yeah, just because on about, oh, actually there is. And it's 19th of the 5th, 2023, so either this has just come out or that it came with a super date. It's obviously May next year is still 7 months away. So these guys must be putting possibly a year on their beers. Or at least a good 8 or 9 months. So that's interesting. I know breweries that put 3 months on cans, some 6 months, 9 months, maybe a year at the most, but never usually any further than that. So juicy, tropical, hazy, zesty, citrusy, easygoing, hides the ABV very well, and for me, a good oh, a good 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, no more than that. Yeah, but decent. So yeah, looking forward to what's coming out this weekend, and looking forward to the beers that are actually holding my phone up. 6 beers, some wickedly. You have to watch my beer haul video from tonight or tomorrow when I post this. So it'll be from yesterday. Watch that beer haul video. Some of the beers just sound absolutely amazing. And there we go. That's it for the review. Thank you for watching.